it's grown-up time. So they're going to have a lovely session with the amazing Lindsey Jackson, who is fabulous. She actually transformed my life. I now don't need to go to an osteopath and I don't need to go to a physio. She has really helped my quality of life, and I hope you enjoy this session. She has said that she is prepared to do me a session especially for children, so do watch out for that one because that will be coming soon. And I just want to help Lindsey during this pandemic, so I have put lots of links out there which I hope are helpful. So without further ado, let's bring on Lindsey, and I hope you enjoy this as much as I do.
Hi there everybody, my name is Lindsey Jackson and this is going to be a short workout for you to just from your bodies. So this is a chance for anybody who's maybe working from home or busy parents, or you just got in from work and you like just 20 minutes or so just to move your bodies. Then this is going to be a combination of some stretching, some core work, some kind of Pilates style moves and some yoga. I have been teaching for about 25-30 years, and whilst I could give you some really tough moves to do, some of these are much simpler but going to be a real relief for your spine. Basically, I think if your spine is moving freely, then you have less stress in your body and everything can release and open out. So my focus for today is going to be much more about spinal release, really. Should you have any medical conditions that mean you can't do the moves, then please don't. If you've got any injuries, disc issues, spinal issues, joint issues, then of course modify it if you need to. And if you are concerned, then of course get the advice of a medical practitioner first. So starting on all fours, we're just going to crack on. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, so you look like a tabletop. And I want you to first of all tuck your tail down and ripple the spine one vertebra at a time until your tail is dropped down and your head is dropped down and you've made a big rainbow shape. And then we're going to articulate the spine and release from the tail, the pelvis. The waist comes through, the chest comes through, the neck, and then finally the head. At this point, make sure your shoulders are pulled down away from your ears and your tummy supporting your back, because you are extending the spine. So rather than letting your belly hang out, scoop it up. Then again, tuck your tail under, ripple the pelvis, the waist, the ribs, the breastbone, the head comes down, squeezing your bottom here, inhale, and release the tail, the pelvis, the waist, the ribs, the chest. Let your heart ooze forward, slide your shoulder blades back, and again, tail, pelvis, waist. So it's a bit like, you know when you were a kid and you had one of those wooden snakes, and you held on to it, when you held its tail and rippled it around on the floor, like that, then its head moved last. Same sensation, one bone at a time, releasing one direction, tummy engaged, heart lifting, and then the other direction. Letting your head drop down, pushing the floor away with your shoulder blades spreading apart. One more time, release. Exhale, rounding. Good. And then you're going to find the midpoint when you've got a natural arch in your lower back here. So your tummy's in, you've got a little hollow. So you're not completely flat, you've just got a little bit of a lumbar hollow. Lift your right arm up and look at it. Thread the needle, reach through. Now the two wrists are touching here. Reach through and just stop. Both your arms are straight. The weight is so you're not leaning onto one leg more than the other. And that might be enough. You can already feel the shoulder blades spreading apart, and it's a nice rotation for the spine, and you're letting your chest turn towards this straight arm. However, if you wanted to increase it, cautiously bend your supporting arm, lower yourself down and reach through. Now you've got a real big twin, then up you come. Back to all fours, natural arch in your lower back again. Now lift your left arm. Thread it behind the wrist, reach through. Keep the weight forwards here, don't be tempted to go back into your knees. You can stay high, or you can bend your supporting arm, go down. Check the weight is even under your knees, that you're not swinging your hips around. And up you come. And again, right arm goes up, look at it. Thread the needle, reach through, the wrists are touching, keep the weight forwards here, don't sink back. And then, if you wish to, lower yourself down. You're turning your chest towards the side of the room. It's almost like a 90-degree bend, but that's coming from the rotation throughout your spine. So it's shared. Not one vertebra doing all the moving, but lots of them. Left arm up, thread through, reach, hold that position. And if you wish to, lower down. turning your body to the side. And up you come. Good. Now tuck your toes under, take your bottom back to your heels. Make sure your hands are flat, particularly the index finger is flat. And then push away with your hands and push with your feet so your bottom starts to pop up in the air. You may not get your heels down, so don't worry if you can't, but have a little heel toe so you're going to walk it through. And letting your head hang. Hands are flat. It's called downward facing dog from yoga. It's nice to get the feet moving, the toes moving. Now let your right heel go towards the floor, turn your left foot over and just gently press on the top of your foot over your toes, so you've now got a bit of a stretch across the front of the ankle and the shin. In this position, most people find they shift the weight forwards and they think, oh, my arms, it's hard work in my wrists. Well, it will be. So if you need to, bend your knees so you can get the weight back and out of your wrists. And then turn that foot over, change legs. Point the toes, stretch across the front of the ankle and the shin. Notice if you've got one side tighter than the other. If you find his body weight shunting forwards again, then push with your arms a bit more so the wrists are straighter and haven't got a big hinge in the back of your wrists. Then turn that foot over. Let's have a brief heel toe. You're going to lower yourself. You're going to come onto all fours, but you stop. So it looks like you're on all fours, but you're not. Your knees are just off the floor, levitating. Now you're not like this with your bum rounded down, and you're not like that with your bum sticking right out. You're in a natural arch for your lower back. You're pushing the floor down so your shoulder blades are spread apart and stable, and your knees are almost on the floor. If you're not very good at core strength yet, then you'll be thinking, will she stop talking, please? And you'll probably find if you get tired that you start to let your head hang. Keep your head in line, retract your chin, and breathe. Release your knees down, release your toes, take a breath in. Now keep your body really still, slide out with your left arm, right leg, squeeze and lengthen. The leg is strong and straight and it's horizontal with the floor. Bring that arm and leg back down. Keep your head still, slide out the other arm and leg. No rocking from side to side. Squeeze your leg straight. The arm kind of floppy and soft. Arm and leg come back down. So this move is called swimming. We're on all fours. And it's a modification of one of the Pilates moves. But what you're doing when you do this alternate arm and leg movement is you're firing up the muscles from the base of your neck all the way down to your tailbone. Keep going. Exhale as you slide out and lift. And you're challenging your core because your body wants to lean, your hips want to swing out from side to side. You find your back wanting to drop, but you're having to keep your tummy in and keep it lifted. Bring them down. Smooth transition to the other side. Exhale. Inhale down, land at the same moment. Take off at the same moment. Inhale down, they land at the same moment. Take off again at the same moment. We're trying to get it really smooth and continuous, flowing movement. Last two. Keep the head in line, no chins out, no looking forwards. You're looking straight down at the floor. One last time. And release. Let your bottom go back to your heels, sit back if you can. Release your forehead on the floor and have a child's pose. So you're curled into a little ball, shoulders are rounded. Let your head just hang on the floor or cushion. Take a couple of deep breaths in. So there's something very calming when you lie like in this position, when you're curled up in this position. Just stay there for a minute. But when you've got your forehead on the floor, the prefrontal lobes of your brain on the floor, I don't know if it goes back into the womb or something, but it's a very reflective pose and also calming. One more deep breath in. And let it all out. Uncurl your spine, head last. Roll up with the pelvis, waist, ribs, shoulders, neck, head, and up you come. sitting with your legs crossed if you can. Lift your heart, tummy drawn in. Now if you find it hard to sit with your legs crossed, by all means just sit with the legs out. You could have the knees a little bit bent. You could also sit on a cushion to give you a bit more height, because I want your back as straight as you can get it. You're going to lift your left arm up, take yourself over to the right, push with this right hand into the floor, and watch this shoulder here, draw it back, drop it down, and then let yourself stretch. Now at this point you're breathing into this side, huge lung capacity going on here, so breathe and visualise that you're filling this side of your lungs. When you exhale, you're just releasing, letting the lungs condense. And again, breath in, and exhale. One more time, breath in, and exhale. And then release this arm down in front of you, fold forwards, and if you can, release down over your legs. Ooh. Let your knees be heading. Now some people might find that their knees are a bit sore in this position, so you can always have your hands underneath your legs like that and just propped up. Uncurl your spine, head comes up last, drop your shoulders, sit up tall, sweep up with your right arm, over you go to the left, nice side bend, let your head be part of that curve, and then visualise and direct the breath into this huge section of lung here, tummy drawn in, lifting up out of your waist, shoulder drop down, and then breathe. Notice any difference between this side and the other. One more deep breath in. Big exhale. And then again, release that arm forwards. If you need your hands under your knees, so be it, but take your arms towards the floor and then release your heads down. Uncurl your spine, head comes up last, use your hands to bring your knees in, and then briefly come down onto the floor, lying on your back. So finishing with just a little bit of core work for you. I want you to have your knees bent, and your feet and your knees and your hips all in line, so they're parallel, hip width apart. And you're going to have your pelvis level. Imagine you're balancing your plate of peas on your hips and your pubic bone, so that area is flat to the floor, horizontal to the floor, and you will have a natural arch here. Not a massive one, not a tiny one, or even flat, but you've just got your natural shape because the front is held still. This area is going to be really still now, folks. Take a breath in, engage it, and float one leg up. Breathe in, go down. Leg weight with your pelvic floor and your tummy, and then fold the other leg in. Bring it back down as you inhale. Now the breathing takes a bit of getting used to. Inhale, come down, land softly. Exhale, lift. Ribs are tucked down. Inhale, come down, land softly. Just notice that you're not gripping with your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, your head. You're not tensing your jaw or your neck. So the upper body feels passive and relaxed. And all the work really is happening from kind of just underneath the ribs. The start of your tummy muscles down is where you've got this feeling of tension around your waist, into your back, because you're holding your body really still. And you're using your legs as a challenge, as a lever that you're having to manage the weight of. So exhale, come in. Inhale, go down. Exhale. Inhale. How still can you keep that pelvis? Exhale. Inhale. And then fold one leg up. Now this is a little bit harder, so if you struggle with your back at all, maybe stay with the first exercise. Take a breath in. Exhale, engage your tummy, fold the second leg up. Relax your arms, or if you feel you can't relax them, float them up and hug a tree in front of you, and then they'll kind of switch off, because they can just be weighty in the air. And instead of having feet on the floor and doing a knee lift, we've now got two legs in the air, so it's heavier weight, foot and lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down, well done. Inhale, lift. not letting the back arch, not letting the back flatten. You're just visualising and sensing that little lumbar hollow. It's going to stay exactly the same for you. Shoulders are relaxed. Da, 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 da. So the upper body's just chilling out. The middle of your body's going woohoo, quite powerful work. So this is going to really give you some natural core strength. It'll help you in day-to-day life. It'll help you when you're sitting at desks. It'll help you when you're lifting, bending, carrying, gardening, managing children, all of the above. So these two moves, alternating knee lift, or this one which I call toe dips, because it's like you're dipping your toe in water and you don't want to splash. Nice and controlled, nice and smooth. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Obviously we can make these things harder, but this is good, solid, basic work. Last two coming up. Exhale, foot to floor. Inhale. Exhale, foot to floor. Inhale, and bring the knees in towards you. Rock them in and out. Circle around if you want to, and just release your lower back. The area that you're working, it's not like when you used to go to the gym, or you do go to the gym and you do curl-ups and you're sort of crunching the front of your body. It's deeper inside. You're working muscles that are really kind of a wraparound boob tube that's slipped and give you that natural strength and support around your spine, particularly around the lower back. Take your feet to the floor, arms go wide at shoulder level, and then shuffle your feet an inch to the right and allow your knees to twist to the left. Just going to finish with a release, really. Let your head turn the opposite way to your knees. I want you to belly breathe so that you're really allowing the belly to expand and release. So okay, here we go. Deep breath in. Sighing out. Lift your top knee, lift your other knee, bring your head back to the centre. Now shuffle your feet an inch or two to the left. Feet and knees go together so they're stacked. Twist your knees to the right. Let your head turn the opposite way to your knees. This is where you start to spot dust underneath your settees and things that you should have picked up. Close your eyes, much better. Breathe into your belly. Twice more. Really let your arms be heavy and your head and your shoulders. One more deep breath. Lift your first knee, lift your second knee. Rock your hips under a couple of times. And then roll onto the side, push with your arms, come up to sitting, and you're done. So hopefully that's a nice little workout for you. You've done a bit of core work, a bit of back work, a bit of mobilising. You've moved your spine in various planes of movement, flexing, extending, twisting and rotating, and you should feel a lot better to carry on with the day. Very well done.